Welcome to Lagniappe, a program about events, people, and issues. I'm Corey Crow. I'm joined today by Nell Calloway from the Chennault Aviation and Military Museum. And Nell, it's time once again for the Red, White, and Blue Airshow.
Absolutely. Saluting America's heroes.
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
It is. We get excited about the air show. The air show's great. And we have military acts. Our military acts, we're really proud of them because they want to inspire the future generations to take pride in our military. So they're really important. And then we have about 12 other daredevil acts that are going to be performing. But it is an outstanding air show. But one of the things that we really need to get across to people is they can come see a fantastic air show, but they're also honoring and serving and helping us to do what we do to support our veterans, military families, and the community at large. Our DAV, Disabled American Veterans Program, actually has worked veterans claims. We give over $2 million worth of benefits to our additional benefits to our local veterans annually. So what we do at the museum really supports our community as well.
You can find out about the air show at the website Red, White, and Blue Airshow.com. The air show coming up this weekend. Tell me a little bit about the times for folks. And I remember last year, I didn't get to go Friday night, but I saw the planes, and they looked like they were on fire. It was really cool. And you've got another twilight start to this thing, don't you?
Yes, Friday and Saturday. The gates open at 3. We have a lot of things performing. We have RCs performing before the actual planes start flying. But by popular demand is Ghostwriter. He was the airplane that was all lit up, shot red, white, and blue fireworks as he's flying through the air. People all over Monroe were seeing it, wondering what was going on because they didn't realize we were having the air show. So it was really exciting. And this year we actually have 3 lighted acts until we get to the finale. So we have a lot of that going on this year too. So like I said, backed by popular demand, it was fantastic.
Take me through what you learned from doing this, because I know you guys started small and it's getting bigger every year. What have you learned by jumping into the air show business? And I know every year things change and you adjust stuff. What did y'all learn last year, and what'll be different this year?
The first thing we learned that was kind of a surprise is a lot of people didn't even really realize what an air show was. They thought it was just a bunch of planes you come look at. But we have the F-16s flying this year. It's their 50th anniversary, and we're very excited about that. The 101st will be there with some helicopters, Chennault, Black Hawks, things that people don't ordinarily get to see on the ground. So we just learned that there are a lot of people that aren't ever exposed to things like that, and they get really excited when they get there and see what we actually have going on.
Talk to me a little bit about, let's start on that first day, that Friday. It's a twilight show. You start in the daylight. What time do folks need to arrive on Friday to come out to the air show?
They need to the gates open at 3. They need to start coming at 3 because the traffic gets pretty heavy, especially during, after work time. So we have great people that are parking our cars. City buses will go around to all the parking areas. You don't have to walk very far. You just get on a bus. It'll drop you off at the door. So people who maybe are challenged with their walking or have some disabilities really is not an issue for them. And it's worked out really well. The city's very supportive of that. So they open at 3. We have a lot going on. We have a virtual reality truck the kids can get on. We have some cornhole games for kids. We are actually going to be let the kids sign some letters to soldiers that we will give to the military people that are there. So there's a lot of things from 3 to 5. The planes will probably start flying around 5 because we do have a very active, long show and a lot of performers that are really excited about being here.
Okay, Friday, the twilight show. Saturday, what does the day look like? When do folks come out?
Same thing. Gates open at 3. They're both twilight shows. And then Sunday will be our day show with the gates open at 11.
Now, there's the air show going on, and then I'm like a big kid. I just dig looking at planes. You've got static displays that folks can come out, see the planes, take pictures with the planes, all of that?
Yeah, we have that, and we have a lot of military people. We have actually a C-140 coming from Canada, so we consider ourselves now an international Airshow. We also have a plane coming from Mexico. So, and the thing about the Canadians, they were here last year. They got offered a very big air show, but they wanted to come back to Monroe. So that is the response, the warmth that our community showed these Canadians that came. So we have a lot of opportunities for our community to come, let these military people show their support for them, and then also for the visitors we have from out of town.
Ultimately, this is a big fundraiser for the museum as well. And the museum, will it be open, or when are there times to come see the museum?
It actually supports, the air show supports the Chennault Foundation and the Southern Heritage Foundation. The museum will be open on Saturday, so if they want to stop by the museum and see what we have there, we have a wonderful museum, over 12,000 artifacts on display. Free admission, so feel free to stop by the museum, but hopefully everybody's going to come for the air show.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but did you have a favorite from last year?
I think that Ghostwriter, that last plane that flies with the fireworks. I mean, if you don't feel patriotic seeing those red, white, and blue fireworks shooting off that airplane, it would be kind of hard not to.
You've got a lot of World War II airplanes flying as well.
Yes, we do. We have Charlotte's Chariot, which is a P-51 that's flying. We have a Corsair that's going to be there. So we have a variety of airplanes.
It's going to be a big day, and folks all over Monroe and the area will know there's an air show going on. For the folks out by the airport, you might hear a little extra noise, and that just means you get a free air show in your yard.
And you know, it's interesting, Corey, we have a lot of opportunity because we have people from all over the United States. Probably about 30% of our ticket sales so far are from people from North Carolina, California, Washington State, Pennsylvania. So really, it gives us an opportunity to welcome these people to our community.
About how many folks did you have last year? What kind of economic impact does this have on the area?
We had over 15,000 people last year. We're hoping to have about 20,000 this year. So
we're talking with Nell Calloway from the Chennault Aviation and Military Museum. Nell, for folks to get tickets and learn more about the lineups and the acts that are coming and how to get involved in the museum, how do they do that?
Red, White, and Blue Airshow.com. We'll take you, it'll show you the acts, it'll show you our sponsors. You can buy tickets, and it's all right there.
That's Nell Calloway. The air show this weekend, 3 chances, May 3rd through the 5th. You can find out more by heading to our website, KEDM.org, and be sure and like and subscribe to the Lagniappe podcast.